Welcome back to Hola, Bonita's second podcast, a podcast where we talk about beauty, chisme, and culture. All right, we're back. So this is our second podcast, our second episode. So we thought we'd talk a little bit more about who we are, a little bit more about our story, how I started.
Yeah. Well, I'm Hugo.
And I'm Joanna. I forgot to introduce myself.
Yeah. And then my intro music.
Oh, that's right.
It's crazy how they had the whole theme song for it.
For real.
But okay.
All right, so we're going to start off by talking a little bit more about us and our relationship. So let's start with when we got married. Quiz. Remember when we got married?
4 years ago, October 15th.
Yes, October 15, 2015 was the year we got married. I cannot believe it's going to be 5 years this October.
For real.
I had like this whole idea of what we were going to be doing 5 years from,
Yeah.
how long ago we got married. And in my head, we were going to go to Hawaii.
To Hawaii.
Yeah, I don't know why. Like now thinking about it, I'm like, I don't even want to go there.
You don't want to be on a plane for that long.
No, I don't. So, but 5 years ago, I thought that that's what I wanted to do
Yeah.
for our 5th year wedding anniversary. But nah, I don't even know when I'll feel safe to fly again, first of all.
For real.
But yep, we got married October 15 of 2015.
And we had a big, gigantic, fancy wedding.
No, we didn't.
We didn't?
No. So, that's another thing. So we got married through the courthouse. We got married on a Thursday.
Yep.
We had an appointment at
Yep.
2 p.m. to get married. And we had our parents. We had Fanny, my sister-in-law, your sister,
Mm-hmm.
go, my nephew. And yeah, it was very, very straightforward,
Yeah.
right? It was just like, boom. All right, I do. Boom, you're married.
And if you're watching on YouTube, I'll put a picture up of our
Oh, yeah. Our wedding pictures.
our wedding pictures, which they're pretty nice.
They are very nice. Yeah.
We have some like actually inside the courthouse
Mm-hmm. So I'm outside the courthouse. It was so cold that day. It was so windy.
where she's like putting the ring on me. She put the ring on it. And
I
then,
did.
Yeah, then we have some outside,
Yeah.
which you could see here.
And then, so that was on a Thursday. And we did have a party.
Yes,
We
we
did
did.
have a party, but I guess if you say like it was a big fancy party, it was for what it was supposed to be. Like it was.
Well, it was not a big fancy party.
I mean, it was fancier than what
Yeah,
I wanted it to be.
yeah,
So let me explain myself. So we got married on a Thursday, and then on Saturday we had like a family get together, like a family party
yeah,
to celebrate our wedding.
yeah.
And then it was only immediate family, and it was like 110 of us, so that was pretty big. And we rented a hall,
Yeah,
and I mean it was really nice, but I didn't want to like go over the top because we were gonna have our church wedding,
yeah.
which we're still gonna have. So that's another thing. It's gonna be 5 years, and we still haven't had our church wedding.
Well, wasn't that our goal?
Oh, that's yeah.
5 years.
Yeah,
we'll
we were
have our
gonna-
church wedding.
Well, our first thing, my goal was we're gonna get married a year after, like our first year anniversary. We're supposed to do our church wedding. And
Yeah.
then I realized how much fucking shit there is that it's involved with planning a party. And I got pretty stressed out planning this little party
Yeah.
that I was like, okay, fuck that. I need more time to plan a bigger party.
Well, yeah.
And then our 5th year wedding anniversary, we're supposed to have like our
I remember now.
Yeah.
When I talked to your parents about us getting married, which, by the way, I remember very clearly how I felt that day.
how
Like shit.
Oh, when you went to my parents' house
Yeah.
after work?
I didn't feel like shit. I felt like, oh shit.
Yeah.
There's a difference, I think. But
You were very red the whole time.
yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, it's weird.
Yeah.
Especially if you're Mexican, you know, you have to go and talk to the dad.
When he went to go ask for my hand in marriage.
Mm-hmm. A pedir la mano.
Yeah.
So, I remember telling your parents, like, yeah, we're en un año.
We're going to have a big
Or
wedding.
big.
Through church. Because my mom till this day tells me que estoy casada a medias. And I'm like, no. But
medias.
yeah, but, you know, our parents want us to see walk down the aisle and do a traditional church wedding, which I want to do that. I want to do that too, but it's not a priority right now. So
Yeah.
we'll do that. And I think we had talked about our plans just going to be to go to Mexico and do it over there.
Yeah. We're going to have a destination wedding.
We're going to have a destination wedding. So obviously, you know, with what's going on right now, it's not a priority. It's not going to be this year or next year.
No.
We'll see when. Maybe for a 10-year wedding anniversary. Así como vamos.
Maybe.
I mean, as long as we can do it one day, right?
But we don't know how far back this situation, the coronavirus, is going to hold our business back.
Exactly.
So if we're back in opening in May or open in May,
mm-hmm.
which I don't think we will,
mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't know how far back this is going to set us.
Yeah.
So.
Well, pretty much we're not going to have a church wedding anytime right now.
Exactly.
I think, like, I'm meant to prepare for that, you know. But going back to when we got married 5 years ago, where did we go for our honeymoon? We went to Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico.
And that was
La
very
Isla
nice.
del Encanto.
Yes. Which,
it was nice as well.
Yeah, we want to go back for sure.
Yeah.
The food, oh my God. I had like, they call steak, they refer to steak as churrasco over there.
Yeah.
And I had churrasco every day.
Yeah.
For like 6 days straight.
But I remember it was weird because we were like, I want some arroz con gandules.
Yes.
And then
nowhere to be found.
They were like, what? You know? Yeah. So I was like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
I think that's like a Americanized Puerto Rican dish.
Yes.
Right?
Because
allá comen arroz con habichuelas.
And
el arroz blanco con las habichuelas rojas.
And it's so simple and it's good as fuck.
It's so good.
But yeah, I was over there. I'm like, okay, I might have this
every
Puerto
day,
Rican rice,
so good.
you know.
Y nada.
But yeah, Puerto Rican food over there was.
It was so. Oh my God, the mojitos.
The watermelon.
Any mojitos, but the watermelon ones were definitely my favorite.
Puerto Rico was nice.
It was so nice.
We're gonna go back.
Yes. Mojitos out there. I swear you don't get like a cruda.
Nope.
And I think it's because it's all natural. Like
yeah.
They use like, what is that? Cane sugar.
Yeah.
Right? Instead of like that simple syrup stuff.
Yeah.
And like the watermelon ones you're talking about, it was like they used it con agua de sandía, like natural.
Yeah.
With the rum and what else?
So we were at that restaurant that had the really good watermelon mojitos.
Mm-hmm.
And we bought like a pitcher to go.
Yeah. That's another reason why I'm going back. Because you can get alcohol to go.
Yeah. So we took a watermelon mojito pitcher.
Yes,
back to this place where we were staying at, which was badass.
We rented an Airbnb house right across from the ocean. It was so nice. We had to put pictures of that.
Yeah, I'll put pictures up right here.
But yeah, we were at the restaurant, and it was when we went in November, so it was hurricane season had just ended, right?
Yeah.
So, but the weather was
something
still
like
the weather was still kind of like like it was hot as fuck. It was so humid. But it rained for like a minute or two every day.
Yeah.
Right? And then it cleared up like nothing. But when we were there eating, it was raining really bad. And then it cleared up, and then se miraba como que it was going to rain again. So we're just like, let's go back to the house and just do some drinking over there.
Yeah.
And we asked the bartender there, la mesera, if we could take it to go.
Yeah.
Thinking that she's going to be like, no, what are you thinking? But fuck it. We're like, oh, let's try it. And she's like, yeah.
They served that shit right up.
Yep.
I think they asked him if we had a
container. Yeah. And I'm like, no. And she's like, oh, I got this like empty container que tenía, era un galón de agua. And I'm like, perfect.
Yeah.
So she gave us pretty much a gallon of this mojito thing.
And it was the shit.
It was so good.
It was good as fuck.
And yeah, that was a very, very nice.
But yeah, we gotta go back. We stayed in San Juan, and then we went to, I forgot the other place.
El Rincon is where
Rincon.
we're at that restaurant that we're talking about. It's in El Rincon.
Yeah.
In Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that place was nice. El Rincon. That's where we stayed at. Where we were at the house right by the beach.
Yes, the Airbnb that we got, it was in El Rincon. And then when we were in Old San Juan, we stayed at a hotel.
Old San Juan was nice.
It was so nice. Kind of reminds me of Mexico a little bit.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Yeah, like the architecture.
Yeah.
I guess like the Spanish.
The style.
Architecture. So that was really nice. And so the first 3 years of our marriage, we traveled, right? We did quite a bit of traveling. So we got married in October. We went to Puerto Rico in November. And then in March, que fue cuando the previous episode, we talked about my husband's wisdom teeth. Oh, how they were bothering him while we were on vacation. Yeah. That's when we went to California. So that was right after. We went there, and we went to California probably like 2 or 3 times before we had our son.
Yeah. California's nice.
California, Cancun.
Puerto
Rico. We went to Austin. I forgot.
Austin.
That was so nice. Got to go back and eat.
Yeah.
The food was so good. And then we had our son.
Yeah.
So
Baby Juice.
Yes.
Which I don't think we mentioned his name.
No, we haven't.
His official name is Baby Juice.
His actual name on the birth certificate is Hugo Antunes Jr. So he's named after my husband.
But he's Baby Juice.
He does not know his real name. He does, actually, because now we're starting to tell him. But he doesn't.
He won't respond to it.
No, he goes by Baby Juice.
Yeah.
So you want to tell him why his nickname is Baby Juice?
Because I'm Juice?
Yeah.
That's why?
Yeah.
Not a lot of people call me Juice. So,
no, but in high school, they called me
Juice? In high
Juice?
school, yeah, I guess more people called me Juice than what I thought.
Mm-hmm. And so when I was pregnant, we just referred to, as soon as we found out he was a boy, we referred to him as Baby Juice. Y se le quedó.
Yeah.
And now everyone calls him Baby Juice. Everyone.
Yeah, so when we were in Mexico, they were asking what his name was.
Oh,
they're like, Baby Juice.
Oh, yeah.
¿Cómo?
Baby Juice.
But yeah.
And they called him. My tias from Mexico called him Baby Juice. Yeah. So.
That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name. So, do you remember when we found out that I was pregnant?
Yep.
Do you remember how you felt?
I think I have a picture of.
You do?
Yeah.
We took a picture, right?
Yeah, we took a picture.
Oh, I forgot.
I have it somewhere. If I find it, I'll put it up.
Yeah,
but,
I forgot. We took a picture.
With like our shocked faces.
Yeah. Man, when I found out I was pregnant, I wanted to throw up.
But
that's how I was like, what?
But it was like, thinking back on it, I'm like, I can't believe we didn't really think. Because you're not like a couch potato.
No.
So you won't sit and watch TV for hours and hours and just fucking chill. Mm-mm. But for that week or 2.
2 weeks.
You were watching that Sin Senos No Hay Paraíso.
Oh, yeah.
And you just sit there and watch la novela.
I was so tired. I would watch TV and sleep a lot. Yeah. And I think that's when I knew something was up. Because if I sleep during the day, I'm sick. Or pregnant, I guess. I don't sleep during the day. I don't take naps.
But yeah, I remember thinking, like, before we actually knew you were pregnant, I remember thinking, like, man, is something wrong with her or what's going on?
I'm getting sick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And then we found out.
Yeah. I'll take you back to that day, actually. It was a Monday, and we were at Walmart because when we lived in Algonquin in our apartment, we live right by Walmart. So we're there, like, my husband was there like every other day, sometimes every day. Anyways, we were at Walmart, and we were buying stuff to make micheladas. Remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Se había antojado una michelada. And I was like, well, I had that thought in my head, like, am I pregnant? Just because I've been feeling so off. Yeah. And I'm like, all right, cool. Well, let's buy all the ingredients for this michelada plus a pregnancy test just to be on the safe side, and I can drink my michelada a gusto, you know? Yeah. And so yeah, we did that. We went home and I was like, all right, let me take this test before I drink this michelada. And then I never got to drink my michelada because it was a big old positive.
I remember you walking out of the bathroom and I was like, oh shit.
You didn't think I was pregnant because I walked out like nothing.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, whatever. I guess like I still couldn't believe it, you know? I was still like, holy shit, is this for real? So I walked out like nothing, and you're watching TV, you look at me, you're like, what? And then I was like, I'm pregnant. And then you were like, nuh-uh. And then I show you the test. And then yeah. And then we're shocked for like a few minutes. So that was crazy.
Yeah.
And then that was that Monday. And then we waited till Saturday to get our families together and tell them together the news. And that was crazy. You remember your dad's reaction?
Yeah. we told them that Saturday after we found out, right?
Yeah, I just said that.
I know that's what I'm verifying.
What are you verifying?
That we did. We told them right away.
Yeah, I told you. Like we found out on Monday that we were pregnant.
Yeah. And
then Saturday we got them together.
Yeah.
We lied to my parents, telling them that we're gonna get together for your dad's birthday.
Oh yeah.
Which was a lie. And
I was like, I'm gonna make food and shit like that, right? We made burgers.
Yeah.
And we were at my sister's house.
Mm-hmm. And then we told our family that we were pregnant, and your dad's reaction was pretty crazy.
Yeah.
He started crying. Oh, so we made a gift. Like we gave him a gift for his birthday.
Oh yeah.
And so you made a shirt, like a little onesie that said "Baby Antunes coming September 2018."
Yeah.
We put it in a gift bag, and then we said, oh, we have like a regalo for you, whatever. And then remember Aaron, my cuñado or concuño.
Yeah.
He started putting the mañanitas. Le puso las mañanitas because we were gonna give his gift.
Oh yeah.
And we gave him the gift, and then he took out the onesie and he started crying because he was so excited. Yeah. And then my mom's face. Oh, I should post that video.
I remember your dad's face.
My dad was like, what? Like, como que no le cayó.
Yeah, at first he was like,
what are you talking about? Yeah. So that was fun. That was crazy. And then
hugs all around.
Oh yeah. And I'm surprised I actually didn't cry. I was so hormonal. Obviously, I was pregnant, and I cried like my entire pregnancy, but I didn't cry that day. When we told our parents, like everybody was crying, and I was like, I can't cry. I think you cried.
Yeah.
Yeah, like when you saw your dad.
Men don't cry.
Oh, right. You cried.
Men don't cry.
Oh, okay.
Okay, let's edit this part out.
He cried, and he cried twice. You cried when I found out I was pregnant, and you cried that day.
For real?
Mm-hmm. And that's when I was like, wait, I'm not crying. Why? I should be crying.
It's all right.
But yeah, so that was a great day. And then the 9 months went by so fast, and then my son. So one of the things that we, because we definitely changed, obviously, as a couple a lot. Like we used to watch, Netflix all the time and drink beer, and there was no interruptions. Lots of beer. Yeah, there was no interruptions.
Wine.
And so now I feel like when you said like I'm not a couch potato, our son is not a couch potato.
He's not.
Like he likes
and
to
sometimes I wish that he was a little bit.
Like you always tell him like, hey, chill,
But he won't.
He has no chill.
Nope.
So so now that we have our son, like we are, except for now, obviously we don't go out because stay home. But one of the things we like to do is go out with him to the park. We went out to the mall. He loves going to the mall.
He does.
I tell him we're gonna go see girls.
And then he's like,
girls. So he loves going to the mall and Woodfield in specific, and getting that Blaze pizza. It's our favorite pizza. If you haven't tried it, try it. Blaze.
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what other things do we like to do?
Work. Does work count?
Yeah. I like it. We like that. We like to go out to eat.
Yeah.
Which, like I said, we can't do any of those things right now. So.
And we like to travel.
Yes. But can't do that either.
So our plan for this year was to travel a lot.
Mm-hmm. We wanted to go to Oaxaca.
Before our son turns 2, we wouldn't have to pay for a plane ticket for him.
At least we got to go to Mexico though for those 2 weeks in December. That was nice. What was your favorite food in Mexico?
My favorite food?
Yeah.
Ooh, I don't know. Las carnitas?
De Quiroga?
De
Michoacán?
Quiroga. I mean, those were like life-changing
so
carnitas.
good.
Like they were
so good.
You've had carnitas here, but you haven't had carnitas.
Like in Quiroga.
Yeah.
The capital of las carnitas.
That shit was good. And you just walk around and people offer you carnitas. And it's like life-changing carnitas.
Yep. I think my favorite was the enchiladas I had in Alvaro.
Oh, with the two ladies cooking?
I mean, carnitas.
Your mom friends?
Yeah,
yeah,
my
right?
mom's friends, yeah. The carnitas is definitely up there.
Yeah.
But I would say if I had to choose like a different one that I really liked in Mexico was the enchiladas del tianguis.
Yeah.
So good.
The las aguas frescas that we had there.
That was so good.
Like next to those ladies. Mm-hmm. Man, those were like fresh.
Yes.
Fresh.
But enchiladas is just my favorite food overall. So, and I always thought that everyone ate enchiladas the way that I eat enchiladas, like the way that my family eats enchiladas.
But no.
No.
We could have an entire episode on enchiladas.
For real.
Because it's completely different.
And then
like
the way that you guys eat your family and the way it's so different.
Like you guys put a salad on top of that shit.
It's not a salad.
It's a salad.
Potatoes, carrots, lettuce,
sour
cream, cheese, avocado, sometimes salsa.
And
not a salad.
It's a salad. It's a potato salad.
It's so
good. They're good.
They're so good.
They're really good. But it's a salad on top with potatoes.
So we like to be healthy.
With potatoes and sour cream and cheese and...
Yeah, exactly. But the lettuce makes it look healthy.
It does.
So that was so good. Ooh, and los tacos. I'm actually surprised we didn't eat that many like street tacos.
There wasn't that many.
No, I don't know if it's porque estaba frío in December. I don't know. Like, no había muchos.
Well, there wasn't. In Morelia?
No.
There wasn't. We had those, what were like 20-cent tacos?
Yeah, it was so good.
They were really good.
They were so tiny.
And like there's a guy carving up al pastor on the street. You just walk up and order your tacos and it's good.
It's so good.
And they're 20 cents.
I know. I wish I had more. I wish we would have gotten more.
But yeah, it was kind of hard to find good tacos over there.
Yeah.
We went to this one place. I forgot what it's called. Infierno or some shit like that.
Oh, it was good, but it was different.
Yeah.
My son liked the tacos there.
But first, I asked people, like, where can I get some good al pastor tacos? And then they sent us there.
Y luego it was puro asada. No
and it was all arrachera, right?
Arrachera, there you go. It wasn't even asada, it was arrachera. Y no tenían al pastor at all on their menu.
Like, at all.
So, what the fuck?
So, I'm a big fan of al pastor tacos.
Yes.
So, wherever we go, I gotta
try their al
pastor. So, I'll try their al pastor and then a steak taco.
Yeah.
And then, asada. So then I'll be like, if these are good, then the rest of their food is good. So
what's your favorite al pastor here in the United States?
Here? In the United States?
Yeah.
Oh, Tacos El Gordo.
Tacos. Oh, I never had them.
In Vegas. Tacos El Gordo.
I've heard.
Those
really
are...
things, but I've never had them.
Yeah, those are like, if you YouTube it, you'll probably find the taquero slicing up the... It's that type of taqueria.
Wow.
Which, when we were in California, I don't think we went to that. But I couldn't find good tacos. I'm going to say something controversial.
What?
LA does not have good food.
No. They don't, actually.
We were in LA and they're giving me all this healthy shit.
No, let's take that back.
In Venice?
So when we went, we were like in the LA with the hipsters we're at.
Yeah, all the hipsters.
Obviously, all they eat is like arugula and avocado spread toast,
Yeah, that's true.
So I guess, yeah. So never mind, scratch that. We just didn't happen to really...
The food we've had.
...go into the Mexican hood, so we didn't have good food.
Yeah, we were with the hipsters.
Yeah. So
and that shit was not good.
Not good at all.
The breakfast was good. We had good breakfast.
We did, but still, it was a little too healthy for me. When we went to Los Callejones, it was a little better.
Yeah, that was good. And even the hot dogs, I was like, oh shit, there's a lot of hot dogs here.
Oh my God.
That's
what they're
everywhere,
known for, no?
a lot of hot dogs.
I don't know what they're called, but it was that hot dog that's wrapped in bacon.
Yeah.
And it's like an abolillo.
It was It was really good.
It looked good. I don't eat hot dogs.
It's weird.
But
yeah, those whenever we go to restaurants and shit like that, I'll order al pastor and asada. And if it's good, then I'll open up to trying new things.
I think I'm very picky with al pastor. So I'm very picky with meat in general.
I was going to say, you kind of don't like pork too much.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't really
You're all like filet mignon and shit like that. And está caro.
Yeah, you're right. But I think the best tacos al pastor I've had in the United States was actually your mom's. The tacos she did a few weeks ago or months ago.
Yeah.
Those were the best ones I've had.
Well, I would have said that, but I thought we were talking about
in restaurants.
Like restaurants.
Well, at a restaurant, best taco al pastor. I don't know. See, I don't.
But yeah, the ones my mom made.
Those were so good.
What was that, like 3 weeks ago?
No, it was before the Rona.
Before the Rona?
Yeah, so it was like
those were
a couple months ago.
Yeah.
Those were so good. Even my mom, like, I posted a picture on Instagram, my story. Yeah. My mom's like, what was that at? That looks so good.
So we have to take a quick break.
Okay.
And then we'll be back after a word from our sponsors.
No sé qué tú ves en mí, mi amor. Ya no dejes de mirarme, que ya me gusta quién soy. Contigo me siento en control. Eres el balance en este mundo, poco humor. Se volvió ese chico.
All right, we're back.
We're back from our break.
Back from our break. Thank you for our make-believe sponsors. I need to clarify something.
Go ahead.
The tacos, or I mean the
you feel bad about that?
The LA comment.
Oh, okay.
The Venice beach food.
Yes.
Was
not
good.
You gotta clarify because we're gonna have people from LA,
yeah,
East LA talk about like what?
The Venice beach food was
not our favorite. I was like, where's the greasy food at? Like, I want like a burger and fries, and you're trying to give me a salad. First of all, I don't eat salads. I do not like salads.
Yeah, there was salads everywhere. I mean,
don't like salads.
That's their whole thing, right? It's like they have the beach right there, like the gym at the beach.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guess they're like very fit, healthy people out in Venice Beach.
Which is good.
Yeah, right.
But we were
not our lifestyle.
Trying.
I mean, I'm all being healthy, but if I'm on vacation, I want to eat like, the best burgers, the best cheese fries, or I don't know, whatever,
whatever.
But I'm just not into arugula like that.
Yeah, because I remember we were looking for tacos.
Yeah.
And shit was far.
It was.
Like there was nothing really there.
When we were going to San Diego.
Yeah.
And we did a little detour so I can go to shop at Laura's Boutique.
Oh, yeah. Remember? Those tacos were good.
Those tacos, I guess it was in an area where it was more like Mexican people there.
Yeah.
And the taqueria right by Laura's Boutique in, do you remember that place? Where it was? Whittier, California?
I have no idea.
I think it was in Whittier, California. And that taqueria was really good, actually.
It was.
Tenían una limonada de pepino that was really good.
It was good.
It was so good. So.
Wasn't it like mixed with something else? Pepino and something else?
With limonada de pepino.
Oh, no shit.
He's drunk.
Let's edit that part out.
I'm kidding. The tacos,
Los
campechanos, the asada con chorizo were bomb. They were so good.
I remember we ordered and we were like, fuck, we're going to get more.
Yeah.
So
that was good. Whittier, California has good Mexican food.
That was good.
Judging off that taqueria.
Are you sure that's what it's called?
Whittier, California?
Yeah.
I think so. I think that's where Laura's Boutique place at. One of the many that she has now, but.
Well, yeah. We drove to that place to buy.
Specifically, I had been following them on Instagram and I wanted to. I told them, I'm like, check how far away is this from our,
Yeah.
From where we're going. I think it was like a 45-minute detour.
But when we went, I was like, why are we going to drive to go to a fucking store, right? I didn't know that it was like
It's big. Laura's Boutique
Like
is
big, like that,
the
and-
Latina Fashion
yeah.
Nova.
It's pretty cool.
So props to her.
It's pretty
Laura.
cool. But
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
at
pretty
the
cool.
time, I was like, you know,
I'm like, when am I gonna
What?
go in person again to shop there? You know,
yeah.
like I'm only like less than an hour away. By right now, when in
Yeah.
reality I'm like in Illinois, I'm way far away. So, anyways,
She should open one over here.
she should.
Chicago.
For real, that would be like so good. But, anyways, so you feel better clarifying your
Yeah.
your
My stance on
yeah on Mexican food in
on
California.
Mexican food. Yeah, because it was Venice Beach.
Yeah. So
Where else? We were in Huntington Beach.
we were. That was in a different trip. We went there when I went to go get certified in hair extensions.
Oh yeah, Huntington Beach.
Laguna Beach. That was crazy. Oh my god,
Laguna
bunch of like
Beach.
rich people there. They were so
Yeah.
snobby.
It was That
I was like, oh, the place is beautiful, but damn, I hate the people here.
wasn't really my
It was not our nope, our cup of tea.
cup of tea. Yeah,
I don't think we'll go back. I don't know.
Well, that breakfast we had was really good.
It was really
in
good.
Laguna Beach.
But it was also, when I say like there was like bitchy people there. Remember
Yeah.
that lady at that restaurant
Yeah,
when she was like,
at that breakfast place.
yeah,
Yeah.
I guess she didn't like the way her breakfast was. Se paró con el
Oh
plato.
yeah.
She was like, "Who's in the kitchen today?" Casi los alavienta a los cocineros. That shit was rude.
Yeah, I remember thinking like, what the fuck?
Like, maybe you should go cook your own food if you're gonna be that picky.
That reminded me of in Puerto Rico. Remember, there's una abuelita también.
No me acuerdo. Oh,
We
sí,
were
sí,
at
sí.
the
Una cafeteria.
yeah,
She was picky, una señora.
and the manager came out and he's like taking her exact order and he's like, okay, let me know exactly how you want
Yeah,
it.
she was like way picky. Like,
También buena.
yeah, like
So-
stupid picky. I'm picky, but damn, like not like that.
But yeah, I don't like
That's
when
like
people,
rude picky.
yeah, I don't like when people are rude, especially to people that are serving you food.
Yeah, like talking down to them rude.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, in Laguna Beach, that's the type of vibe we got.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
And while it was beautiful and the homes were like badass, I'm like, I don't vibe with these people. Like, I can't relate.
I do remember, and this happens everywhere to me.
But
Like when you go to a restaurant and it's all white people, right? But then there's workers there that are, Mexican.
mm-hmm.
And then they give you this look, right? The workers are like, my people.
Mm-hmm. And,
you know?
and it is a different type of treatment.
Yeah, they treat you a little
Uh-huh.
bit. We
And
went
they
to
always-
the
I was gonna say, that was appreciate when you like talk to them in Spanish
yeah,
too, right?
yeah.
Like gracias.
We went to this is it like a burger place or what is it?
¿Cuál, el de West Sunday?
Yeah,
¿Es llamado de la señora?
the La Señora.
Oh, yeah.
So when we were sitting there, it's all white people there.
Oh yeah, they have really good burgers, but in West Sunday, I cannot think of the name right now. But anyways,
The lady gave us a look like
there was one.
she was like this, walking around like this.
Yeah, there's
Like
like
my
one
people.
Mexican lady. I think she's like the only bus lady there, right? Like,
Yeah, I'm not sure what she did, but she was doing a lot of shit.
yeah, she does a lot there, and yeah, she's always so nice to us. Every time we go, we're the only Mexican people there.
Yeah,
But that's just like, I don't know.
which is weird.
It
I don't like
is.
restaurants like that, but they got pretty good food.
I mean, you go to Geneva, Illinois,
Mm-hmm.
and they have like really good restaurants,
Mm-hmm.
but more like a lot of times, like we'll always be like the only Hispanic people are there.
Yeah, at the buttermilk place.
Buttermilk is one.
That's a really
Bien
good breakfast
trucha,
place.
which is
Bien
supposed to be
trucha.
like a Mexican twist.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not authentic, but it's so good. And same thing, it's like my group of people and then like the workers that are,
Yeah.
Mexican, Hispanic, whatever. And then everybody else is like white.
But yeah, I think a lot of people can relate to that. Or like when you're in a restaurant and it's all white people, but the
Mhm.
workers are there.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
my people.
Right.
Finally. That's how the
Let
lady
me give
looked
you
at us.
fresh
Like,
water.
yeah, like, finally.
Right.
You get extra stuff.
Mm-hmm. It's so nice. So I miss that. I miss going out to eat.
Yeah,
And like now that I think about it, like that lady, and like no está trabajando.
for real.
Her and so many people that were, in the food industry, in the restaurants, like they're not working. It's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, people are gonna get help coming up this week with the stimulus check or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
But what's really fucked up is that
But it's only one check.
But like undocumented people are not gonna get help,
That's so fucked
and
up.
so
That's so fucked up. Like especially like the ones that have the IT number and do taxes.
Yeah, and a lot of people do that. So it kind of pisses me off when people are like, well, the racist people are like, oh, undocumented people. Well, they don't call them undocumented. They call them other shit, obviously, because they're racist. But they think that people don't pay taxes.
They're ignorant. They don't even know.
But people pay lots of taxes.
Mm-hmm.
And they don't benefit from shit.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Yep. It's fucked up. That's a whole different story.
Yeah, we'll talk about that maybe in another episode.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, what do you want to talk about?
Let's talk about our location. So
like our physical location?
Yes. We are at our Idali Beauty Spaces co-working space. It's a building that we officially opened up last winter.
It was last winter?
Yeah, we opened up in November.
Yeah?
Yeah, last winter. Officially. I say this officially because I started doing clients here at this location last March while construction was still going on. But officially opened in November.
And there was a lot of construction that went on.
A lot of construction. So we opened up the space and we created the space for beauty professionals. We're entrepreneurs ourselves, so we support and encourage people to be their own boss. So this is what this place is all about.
Especially in that industry.
In this industry, I feel like this is the way to go.
Yeah.
Like you work for somebody at the beginning, you build your clientele, and then the way to go is just to be your own boss. So do you remember when we started here?
What do you mean when we started?
First of all, let's talk about when we even had the idea to open up a business, because I feel like that was so random.
It was random.
Last year, it was none of our plans. Was it last year? Yeah, right, last year. We had a newborn. Yeah, it was last year.
It was 2018.
Oh, shit. How long ago was that? We're 2020.
Anyways, we signed the lease
2018. You're right. We signed our lease for December of 2018.
Yeah.
So when we were out looking for locations, we had a newborn, and it was not in our plans to do. We just kind of.
It was very random.
It was so random. It was one of those. I was on maternity leave, and I was going to go back to. I had a salon suite in Algonquin. Literally walking distance from the apartment where we lived at.
Yeah.
And I never actually walked. My husband would drop me off. It would be like, it would take longer to go down the stairs and go in the car than the car ride would take, but I never walked. Anyways, so I was on maternity leave and I was going to go back to the salon suite that I had been there for 4 years already. And I was like in the, I don't know, some type of mood. Like, do I want to go back there? I was ready to be like I had been my own boss already, but I was ready to just expand and take things to the next level.
Yeah.
So I told you one night, like, I don't know if I want to go back there, or like, what do I want to do? Like, my lease was coming up. So I'm like, do I want to sign another year? Do I not?
Yeah.
And then you were like, oh, well, let's look at places, see what's out there.
Yeah. But we were just walking around here, right?
Downtown Elgin. Yeah, this location is in downtown Elgin.
So we were just like walking around.
Yeah, we were just like, well,
I think we were getting food or something.
We were getting gorditas from Gorditas Don Angel.
Yeah.
And we were waiting for our order to be ready for pickup.
That place takes forever. Yeah. But it's good.
They make them fresh.
Yeah.
Fresh, made to order. But yeah, we were just like, oh, well, let's see what's out there. Let's see what's even like a lease is like, cost-wise and stuff. So we're just walking downtown, and then it's crazy. I always think it's crazy how I never realized this location ever until that day that we saw it. Like, this building has been here for how many years? A lot.
This building?
A lot.
Yeah.
And it's across the street from our teeny room, the bar. And I had been there plenty of times, and I have never noticed this building across the street.
Yeah.
So.
Well, when we decided to go for this place, the landlord, he brought up some. Remember, he was like, "Oh, there's a lot of different hair salons
Yeah.
in the area and stuff like that."
So
it took like some convincing.
yeah, it was.
But-
I feel like I always think this place was meant to be for us though, because when we noticed it,
Yeah,
this place has large windows in the front, a lot of like natural light coming in and stuff.
which I'll put a
We put some
video or
pictures,
something.
yeah, and we were walking across the street, and lo que me llamó la atención, it was like the big ass windows.
Yeah,
And like here downtown Elgin, everything's so like vintage looking, so antique. And this place is so modern. From the outside, it stands out.
yeah,
So we came and like we crossed the street and we came to look at it, and it was completely dark. It looked empty, pero no había un sign que decía for lease, for rent, like for sale, nothing. It was just, and so we thought how badass it would be to be here, but it wasn't available.
but we made it happen.
Well, no, and then we like drove by a week later.
Oh, and they had the sign.
And I like saw the sign, and I was
Yeah.
like, volteate, like go back because I see a sign on the window.
Yeah,
And then we came back, and there was a number to actually call. And we called, and the guy said that we were like the first ones to call, that he had just posted the sign.
yeah,
And I was like, wow, it's meant to be. And then we had some convincing to do, because this is one of many hair salons downtown Elgin.
yeah,
There's so many salons, but we do things differently. We're the only co-working space downtown Elgin. So although we have all hairstylists here, they provide hair services, it's not the same concept as other salons. So we don't do walk-ins, we're by appointment only, and we just have like a different business concept than they do,
Our business concept is completely different than
than other hair salons.
like hair salons, because
Mhm.
we're not even really like a hair salon. I mean, we are, I guess, because hair is done here.
But it's more of a community
Yeah. So
of entrepreneurship.
yeah.
So
But yeah, so we were walking, and then we convinced the guy, and then $60,000 later, we have
is that how much it was, really?
something
60?
like that.
Let me
Maybe.
see.
I don't want to give out the exact number. No, yeah, it was something like 60,000.
Yeah.
But
To turn the place around into, because the place was not set up to be a hair salon.
so this
Obviously, it had
bar
walls.
area was not here.
No, we
So-
should post pictures of the before and after.
Yeah, we should.
But it was, the floor was fucked up. I mean, it had a lot that you had to do.
With MJM Pros.
Yes.
Shout out
to them.
MJM Pros.
Mhm.
MJM Pros.
Yep.
Manny and Juan.
And Manny.
And Manny. Manny, Juan, Manny.
Manuel, Juan, Manny.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. But
So yeah, so this, and it took like 10 months for construction to be done, right?
yeah.
Because there's just so much going on, so much to do. Which that takes me to something else I want to talk about.
What do you want to talk about?
I want to talk about everything you do.
Everything that I do.
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like you do so much that
I drink beer.
te quiero presumir.
Oh.
So the work was done by MJM Pros. You know,
Yeah, they did all the hard
they
labor.
did all, like the construction of our suites here and like the bar. But like we'll post some pictures of the pattern walls we have,
Yeah.
and that's like they're badass. And you did that.
Yeah.
First-
I'm some type of like carpenter.
Yeah,
and
which I didn't know.
designer, like somehow.
Yeah, I did not know that I had married a carpenter, first of all.
I didn't know I was a carpenter.
No, like that was crazy. We were just like, oh, I was on Pinterest and I was like, oh, it'd be really nice to have a wall like this.
Yeah, and then it was all complicated shit.
Yeah, of course. I never have like really like mis
Something
gustos son
simple.
complicados. Yeah. And he's like, oh, well, let me see if I can do it. And you did it.
Yeah.
We started with the bathroom wall
With the bathroom.
and you did it. And I was like, oh, okay. And then you did a different wall. And then the wood wall, I was like, this would be badass, but I don't expect you to do this at all because how do you even do that?
And we'll post pictures.
And he did it. So
And it's badass.
it's so like it's crazy. When I'm at work, I'm always like, I cannot believe he did that. And the walls are like how many feet high? They're tall.
Those are tall.
And my husband's scared of heights.
Yes.
So you did that.
Well, no, I wasn't up there. I did the we have to change the light bulbs and shit like that.
Oh, yeah. That was
And the
stuff
light
like that.
the light
Like,
bulbs are way up there.
yeah. So that's crazy how you did all that. And we have custom styling stations.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Those are nice.
and you did that too.
So I do I'm a carpenter.
What else do you do?
I'm a graphic designer.
Yes. Which all self-taught, right?
Yeah.
Like you didn't go to school for any of this.
I always say that I had one solid semester of community college.
Yeah.
I graduated early and then I went to community college and then
I had a class with you your first semester, I think.
and I dropped it, right?
And then he stopped going and I'm like, this class is so easy. Why did you stop?
Yeah, I don't know.
But anyways, yeah.
So yeah, I do graphic design, website design,
Logos
logos and shit like that, and marketing.
Some
and
photography. You've been getting into photography
I've been
lately?
getting into photography,
Videography.
So yeah,
what else do you do?
but yeah, photography is something I really like. That's more of like a hobby.
Okay.
You know, like the carpenter shit. I'm not gonna do
I've
that
actually
as a
had
hobby.
people, like some of my clients come and they're like, oh, you know, I want to get a quote. And I'm like, he does not do this for a living.
No, I do not.
I don't think he enjoys it. Like he got it done, pero I don't think he wants to do that again.
I didn't enjoy it, especially the wood one. I didn't enjoy doing that at all. But yeah, so I do a lot of shit behind the scenes. And so our business is growing. And so we have a lot of plans to expand it. And unfortunately, the coronavirus hit us right when we were planning on releasing a bunch of shit.
Yeah, we have some new line within our hair care line coming out. So
We have a lot of things. Go ahead.
Okay. So we have the first hair extension line made for Latinas.
Yeah.
So that's very fucking cool.
And so my wife, she explains to me, I'm not a hairstylist, so, you know, I don't follow along. I try to follow along. I mean,
You're kind of way better.
But what my wife did was really cool.
Yeah.
And so
when as far as like the creation of our color blends is badass.
So you can't just find this type of hair at anywhere.
Right. So the thing, one of the reasons why I decided to do this, not only do I love doing extensions, but I felt like there was a need to have a brand that was made for Latinas. I specialize in Latina hair, and so pretty much 100% of my clientele son Latinas. So there was no companies out there, no brands that had us in mind when it came to color selections and the way the colors they produced. So I took it upon myself to do that. And so I'm excited to share our brand of hair extensions with other Latina hairstylists. Latinos hairstylists, you know, guys, girls. Yeah. But anyone that has a clientele with naturally dark hair. Because, yeah, I'm excited to share with you guys what our extensions look like.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that was supposed to be released by now, but, you know, we're going to wait until the virus is over, like things settle down a little bit to have that available. We're still in the process of stuff.
And, you know, what you mentioned is it's one of the reasons why we started a podcast too.
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find
shit
like this, really, you know, so.
You started listening to podcasts before I did.
Yeah.
And you got me into them.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, this is really cool, you know, and I love listening to podcasts that inspire me, that teach me something. And so we listen to a lot of like entrepreneurship podcast. And so I was like, well, it'd be cool. It'd be cool if they're talking about like things that I can relate to better, you know?
Yeah.
And so there's other Latino podcasts. There is, yes. There's some really good ones out there. I still felt like, I don't know though. I feel like I got to share my story, my points of view.
Yeah.
So that was why we started our Hola, Bonita podcast.
Yeah. And so if you kind of follow our businesses and shit like that, what you're going to see is you're going to see a lot of content from us.
Yeah.
So the podcast, videos,
our YouTube channel,
blog posts, YouTube, it's all, tied into our overall marketing and our growth that we're planning on.
Working on? Mm-hmm.
Our growth plan.
Our growth plan. Sounds very put together.
Well, it is our growth plan.
Yeah.
But yeah. But yeah, that's what we're talking about, right?
Yeah.
What I do.
Yeah. He's also a grill master.
I like to grill. And yeah. So I used to work at a bank.
Uh-huh.
I used to work at a couple banks before. And when we were in Puerto Rico,
at that mojito bar.
At the mojito bar, we were talking about my job and, and my wife just said, quit your job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think I felt we were very inspired by. In Puerto Rico, there was a lot of like food trucks.
Yeah.
And surfers, especially in El Rincon.
And Rincon, yeah.
There was a lot of surfers.
It's a surfing town.
Yeah, and so a lot of these people were white, and they were from the U.S., and they had like quit everything here and packed up their shit and moved to Puerto Rico and were living the life, and they just seemed so happy. And I live a happy life doing what I do. Like I love to, come to work and whatever, but my husband did not live a happy life working at the bank.
No, I didn't.
And so I was like, why don't you just quit your job? Like, why are you working there?
Yeah. And so I quit.
And so he quit. And I was like, fuck, okay. We're actually doing this. Remember when we told our parents that you were quitting your job?
Yeah.
They're like, hey, what are you going to do?
Yeah. My parents didn't understand at first.
Yeah.
It was hard at first. Like, being at home and being like, okay, shit, what do I do now?
Mm-hmm.
Like while I was at the bank, I would think like, yeah, I'm gonna do this and that, and it's hard to be out there on your own.
Mm-hmm.
And for a bit, I was lost,
Yeah.
But like all the shit that I did is now going to drive our growth.
Like he was on the computer all day. Yeah. I was gone for 8, sometimes 10 hours, working at my salon suite. I was on the computer, and sometimes I was like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like,
But now you see what I was doing. So all the shit that we do.
He was teaching himself to do everything that he does now.
Yeah.
And so that was pretty crazy, but awesome at the same time.
Yeah. So if you're doing something like that, you should know that it definitely takes time.
If you have a job that you hate, why are you there?
Think about it.
Yeah, like if I feel like there's always ¿cómo va el dicho? There's a way if there's a will. Is that how it goes? I don't know. But anyways,
where there's a will, there's a way.
Okay. So I feel like whenever you want to do something, like if you are committed to it, to your idea, why not try it? I would tell my husband, I'm like, okay, worst case scenario, if like, because we have so many different ideas of what you're gonna do when you first quit. Remember?
Yeah, crazy ideas too.
While he was home. Working on a computer and stuff, he decided to do online school for real estate.
Yeah. And we're going to take a break. And we will come back after that.
Okay.
Aquel día el instinto nos decía que esa noche juntico no quería, que las ganas bebé nos ganaría, pero no fue así. Vamos lenta, ya que si nos apuramos no disfrutamos del momento.
And we're back. So where do we leave off of? Oh yeah, your real estate.
The real
license.
estate.
He had forgotten that
I really did forget about that.
he got his real estate license. Which that was hard to do, right? To do
That
the
shit
online.
is hard.
Your online, I don't know, what is it? School, right? Online school for the real estate. And so yeah, he did that. And what else? You did a few things.
Well, I remember thinking like, yeah, I'm gonna do the real estate shit
Yeah.
and get my license in a week.
Yeah.
It turns out it's not that easy.
No.
So
He would like show me what he was like learning, and I'm like, yeah, I don't know what the fuck that means.
and I failed the test the first time.
Yeah. Which a lot of people do, right? You said there was like the rating, or the rate of how many people fail the first time is like really
a lot
high,
of people fail, and
which is
weird. No,
that's actually bad. Like, okay, so what kind of content do you guys have out there? You know, like no están enseñando bien, okay? Like, how many people will fail?
I mean, for me, it's more that I completely, ¿cómo se dice? I thought it was gonna be easier.
Oh, okay. You underestimate it.
Yeah, underestimated how the whole thing works.
Yeah.
And then the entire real estate shit is crazy.
Yeah.
Like, once you get your license, you have to pay shit, I don't know, like $1,200 or something.
To be licensed,
to
right?
be like part of the Realtors Association.
Yeah, some crazy shit.
It's just, I was like, fuck.
Needless to say, he never sold the house because he was like, fuck that. But hey, you did it. You don't even have your license active no more, ¿verdad? No. ¿Pa qué?
¿Pa qué?
But what I wanted to say with this. Anyways, if there's something you want to do, try it. Oh yeah, that's what I was gonna say. That I would always be like, you know, fuck it. See, if it doesn't work out, then worst case scenario, you know, you go back to working for somebody else.
Yeah, and that's why, you know, I was like, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna quit. Because if nothing works out for me, I could just go back and work at a bank.
Yeah.
Like, banks are not gonna disappear.
Right. That's
so
your experience. That's what it said.
Yeah. So.
Oh, and then I forgot about your marketing job you had.
Yeah. Once you were pregnant, I had to look for a job.
Yeah.
And so I had a marketing job.
Yeah. At a startup company.
Yeah, at a startup in Schaumburg.
Mm-hmm. How long were you there for? Like 6 months now? I think so. And then we were like, well, and then we decided to open this
Yeah.
up.
So the plan was for me to stay there. I was going to stay there for a while, and I was like, okay, I'm going to work my way up. And
it was a promising job.
Yeah.
And the guy liked you. And
yeah. But then we saw this place, and then I had my job, and then I was here doing construction and the shit that we had to do, and then dealing with the city and the permits, and that is a whole mess.
That's fucked up.
And so I had to quit the job.
And when we had inspections going on, and you know, they schedule these on their own time, not when you're available. So sometimes they're like, all right, well, you know, we're coming this day, and like you were dealing with that, so you had to be at work, and it got to be too much. So then I was like, fuck it, quit your job the second time.
Well, if I wouldn't have quit,
we wouldn't have been able to do what we're doing now.
Especially because we had a newborn.
Exactly.
So I was trying to, first of all, I wasn't getting any sleep at all.
Yeah.
And so I was going to work, and then.
Your head-outs were crazy during those times.
And then I was not going home. I was coming over here and then going home to the baby and you.
Yeah. That was stressful. Also for me to be like pretty much the only one dealing with a newborn because you weren't around.
Yeah.
So.
But yeah, quit your job.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it. That's more of this episode. Quit your job.
The smart thing to do, you should really, really save up your money.
Yeah, save up your money. Do your research. What is it that you want to do?
Yeah, do like, you know, have like 6 months worth of income saved up. And then quit your job and
do which it is that you're passionate about.
Do something that you want to do. And I mean, it sounds easy, but it's hard because a lot of people are like, what do I like to do?
Yeah.
Like me, I didn't really know what I like to do. But you definitely need to take some time and figure that out. Well, how did we start? How did we start talking about this? About
You
what I
told people
do.
to quit your job. Because we
then-
started talking about our space here. No,
Oh yeah.
so
So yeah, $60,000 later, we ended up with this place.
yeah, so it's the first of many.
Yeah.
We have a lot of plans for that. So I think our next, I don't know if our next move will be to open up a second location or to do our brick and mortar academy. We started an online academy
Yes.
during this quarantine
For a hairstylist.
for
Yeah.
hairstylists, for Latinx hairstylists, where we offer marketing support and we give out a lot of like business tools, resources, continued education for hair color, extensions, hair cutting, all that. But that's done online. So a dream of mine is to have an actual place where people can come and attend in-person classes. So I'm gonna need you to do more pattern walls eventually.
Shit. Let me see.
Nah.
There we go.
But he is though.
So that's from the novela
Yeah.
that we from the first episode.
Mm-hmm.
So that's how I feel. But no, I think I'm done with pattern walls.
Why?
Maybe.
No, I need you to do some other ones.
Okay. If you say so.
But yeah, this is our second episode,
Yes.
and we're excited to do more. Again, if you have any suggestions for any topics that you would like to talk about or listen to, I should say,
Yeah.
any guest speakers that you think we should contact, let us know. Como dicen los YouTubers, like and subscribe to our channel. Comment below.
And yeah, also this episode was like to get to know us.
Yeah.
So it's more about us.
Mm-hmm.
And we will start talking about other random shit next
Right.
time.
Right.
But yeah, we wanted to kind of talk about us this episode
Yeah.
and
What we do and stuff here. My
Yeah.
co-host / husband,
/ baby daddy.
baby daddy
So
/ best friend.
we hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you follow us wherever we are
Mm-hmm.
on Instagram. I'll put up our Instagram and Twitter. I'm on Twitter all the time. I never really post, but that's how I get my news. But
I search the trending hashtags.
so
That's all I do. What's trending?
So, yeah, make sure you follow us. If you are watching on like iTunes or whatever the Apple podcast is, make sure you give us a good rating.
Yes.
I hear that helps us, would help us out.
Mm-hmm.
And wherever you are, make sure you give us a good rating. We hope you enjoyed it. And yeah.
See you on the next one.